Hello and welcome to another podcast episode of Paul's Thoughts About Everything. I'm Paul Carmen and I'm a financial planner with LPL Financial in Boca Raton in Palm Beach, Florida. If you like these podcasts, please drop me an email at paul.carman, C-A-R-M-A-N, at lpl.com. You can send me any comments or questions you may have, and I will answer. Today I thought we would talk about estate planning. Most people know that for 2026, the lifetime exemption has increased to $15 million for each person. This means, for example, that a husband and wife can each leave up to $15 million during their lifetime or at death without incurring a federal estate tax. There are many planning opportunities available to take advantage of all or part of the lifetime exemption that could have a significant future impact on your family, and may even be combined with charitable trust to increase philanthropy should you be so inclined. In addition, the annual exclusion gift amount has increased to $19,000. This means that a single person or married couple are allowed to each gift up to $19,000 tax-free to anyone, provided the recipient has immediate and unrestricted use of the funds. This may again provide opportunities for future planning that could have a positive impact on future generations. One example is 529 plan superfunding that allows up to 5 years of annual exclusion gifts to an individual to be front-loaded into a 529 plan in a single year, thus providing an immediate investment of $95,000. No further benefits would be allowed for that individual for 5 years. Let's talk about some of the challenges that estate planning can face. Most estate plans have a will and most likely a trust, which first leaves assets to the surviving spouse and then to the children. It seems simple, right? Well, it is until it isn't. If assets are left to the surviving spouse, should provisions be made to prevent the spouse from leaving money to someone other than the children? This could possibly disinherit them. If the spouse gets remarried or begins a serious relationship, should they have the right to give or leave money to that future partner? What happens when a spouse, or you, get older and your ability to make decisions is diminished? Are provisions in place to protect against someone else stepping in and possibly taking advantage? What if the surviving spouse and children have a fight? Should he or she be allowed to disinherit them or change the distribution pattern that was previously in place? Sometimes one child has special needs, or the providing spouse dies before all of the children have had the same educational opportunity. Should there be a provision to pay for education that some of the children have had but others may not have? If a child takes care of an aging parent or parents, should he or she receive more than the other children as some sort of compensation? Should there be an offset if one child earns more than the others, or if one earns significantly less? What if a child has legal, divorce, gambling, or bankruptcy problems? Should there be a provision to withhold funds to protect that child from himself and from others? What about personal property distribution? Who has the final say? Does a daughter automatically get the jewelry? In some estates it may not matter, but in others the asset could be significant. What if the children don't get along? How do you prevent fighting and litigation over assets? These are only a few of the challenges that may occur, and your advisor should be well versed and prepared on how to address and prevent them.